Okay, so let's talk about this ecstasy thing for a second. Now, your son Gerard, he's living in Arizona as well.
Yes.
And me and him had a conversation this morning. I got a few little, piece of information about what really happened. And I guess he had gotten into a whole bunch of credit card debt.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like $50,000 in debt. And in order to get out of this debt, he decides to sell some drugs. And I guess he was going to go back to New York to do a drug deal, but you kind of freaked out because that's where you're from and that's where, all your connections are. So he agreed to actually do the drug deals in Arizona. And he borrowed the money from you?
I freaked out, period, that he was even doing drugs, let alone going back to New York.
Yeah.
Which was the stupidest move you could make. Now, you're going to bring my name, you're my son over there. And if they want to do something to hurt me, they're going to maybe hurt you.
So probably kidnap him or something,
that,
right? Yeah.
Right. Or hurt him.
Yeah.
So he was going to stay there. And then later on, I was running my pool businesses and all my businesses. So later on, he had a couple of kids he was running around with, partners with. And one day I came in the house and they were counting up money. And one of the guys said, "Mr. Gravano, here, that's yours." I said, "What is it?" "Money." It was a little stack. "For what?" "For the pills we're selling." I said, "No thanks. I'm not interested in the pills. I'm not interested in the money." And I freaked out about that. And I left. I grabbed my son and I said, "Listen, you got to stop this. I'm on parole. You got to stop it. I don't want you doing that. I got businesses here. Jump in." There was a kid, Mike Papa. He could have jumped in, smart kid. And he said, "Dad, we're all broke." So how was I going to stop him? He's not a baby, and they're not kids. So I devised a stupid plan. I thought it was a smart plan. I said, how about, found out that they were buying it for $7.50, selling it for $15.20, ecstasy pills. And they're selling 5,000 pills or 10,000 pills like this. So I said, how about if I fund a couple of big moves where you buy 50, 60, 70, maybe 100,000 pills. And you just make the money. I want my money back plus interest. Vic, like a Sherlock.
How much interest?
Well, a Sherlock loan. Undetermined at that particular point.
Okay.
One of the kids said we could put 50 cents a pill on it because they're going to be able to buy cheaper, and we'll give him that. I don't want an end of the drugs. I want interest, Sherlock loan. So, and you do 4 or 5 deals. Use all years, got your pockets full, right? Yeah. And you quit. You come to work with me and my businesses and construction and the pool company. I could put you in business, but you can't be around me and deal drugs. You have to stop.
I mean, prior to this, when you were with the Gambinos, did you ever deal in drugs at all?
No.
Right, because remember there was that big no-no. I mean, that's actually how John Gotti got in trouble initially, right? Because he was dealing drugs and the Gambino boss said no drugs. Mm-hmm. So you yourself never dealt with drugs up to this point?
Not because of Paul Castellano's order. I did not like, they were dealing in heroin and stuff like that. I didn't like the people you were forced to deal with.
Okay.
I had enough money. I was in construction businesses. I was a Shylock. I had $1.5 million money in the street on Vig. That's bringing in almost $40,000 a week. I don't need drugs.
Got it.
So I never dealt drugs. Now, I'll give you another example to show what I cared about the ecstasy. One of his friends, he'll know his name, a Colombian kid, has a connection where they make the actual ecstasy in Europe. They get in touch with me. They want me to buy. They want to overprint and give me 1 million pills.
Okay.
For 50 cents a pill.
So $500,000.
$500,000. $250,000 up front. They deliver it. They give it to me. I got it. They get the other $250,000. All legit. Now remember, they were paying.
Well, legit, you know.
Well, legit.
Whatever you call legit
in that way.
in that world. Yeah.
But he's got $7.50 a pill. They're paying. I'm paying 50 cents. If I tack on $4 a pill, it costs them $4.50. They're paying $7.50. They're making a fortune.
Millions of dollars.
But I refused.
Yeah.
And my son, I don't know if he told you, he said, Dad, why would you not do it? I said, because the first deal I make, I invest this money, I get it back, I make $4 to $5 million overnight.
Yeah.
Month, maybe more. I'm not going to stop. I'm a gangster. I'm a thief. I'm not going to stop. It's too easy. I'm hooked. I will do it again, and I will do it again until I go to prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because I'm out on parole and everything. So I'm not going to make the first move. I want you to deal with. I'm funding it for you. Quit and come in with me. But unbeknownst to me, they were under investigation for quite a while, almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finally say that to them, I walk smack into a whole investigation.